Hello, this is Toby. Today I built a PowerApps for Hong Kong users to report their vehicle issues. Why using mobile phones? Because they can take pictures immediately and submit to the system in real time. And also they can talk to their phone, utilize the speech-to-text features of the phone, and then this will save their effort to type in for all the description for the cases. Let's jump into the demo and see how this works. This is the demo using mobile phone. First, install PowerApps. Click on it. You can either search or you can look for vehicle failure report. The user can use English version and Chinese version. Here I use English version for demo. And they are pointing to the same databases. You can see the status is new here, open, progress, close the case, and all cases. There is a filter for the report type, like failure report, technical report, and there's additional filter on the product type, like bus chart or power solution, say for example bus, then say warranty. Then I can find one cases for bus and warranty. If I click on it, I can see the details. For the user to report a new cases, so they just press the plus button. So it is advised that they need to input the license page number. Say demo 123 is this vehicle license page number. Of course, they can also put input anything else. Just make them easy to remember what is the cases. And the dating is the vehicle returns to the workshop, like last Friday, for example. The report type here, I put the technical support. And product type, this is the truck operation. You can skip it if you don't know. Description, of course, you can type, or you can utilize the phone speech to text features. For example, this is the demonstration, or you can do it in your local language. 這是一個示範測試。Okay, if you know the parts number which have the issue, then you can input the parts number. If it is more than one part, then you can make a comma and then another parts number, like this one. And the priority, you can input say this one is low, and the status you can omit it because it must be a new status. So I save this. For the case, it is at the bottom by the time sorting. And if I can just simply do it by resorting the time, the most recent at the top, like this one. So, or I can just search. I can search. Because it's a new cases. I can just go to the new cases. Then I can also see it. Or I can search by the license plate number. If this is a demo, right? So it will just filter out the record. So if I go into it and want to check what I have been input. And I want to add additional files, like photos for it, then I need to edit this. And I want to upload a file. So I just take a picture. So maybe like this one. Say confirm. And I want another files. Then I say, for example, I pick one which I saw in the phone earlier. So I pick the photo gallery, maybe this one. Now say I submit this. So I can go back to check my document here. I can preview it or delete it if I attach a wrong one. So this is the preview for the first one, and the second one is like this one. So I can zoom it like this, and of course I can delete it. Say for example I delete this one. So I leave the second file only. Now for log to this here, if I go in this case, if I click here to see the SCRM informations, you can see the customer name, chassis number, and the vehicle model, delivery day, with auto cruise, axle config, etc. etc. You could also see at the bottom some extra information is the superuser who categorized the case issue in 20 main groups, which is the same categorizations in headquarters in the fast report. Now we turn to the desktop. I open the same apps in Chinese version using the browser. I log in as a superuser and go back to the demo cases. I can see the attachment, so I can preview it. So if I want to download it, I can just click on it, and you can see it is downloaded and done. So I open it. So this is the same photo. The superuser, I can also, of course, I can change the status. This is the new case, so I want to make it open. The status change, the user will aware as well. This is acknowledged to the user. And also, I think based on the description, I think this is the engine issue, for example. But on the same time, it could be also a country issue. So say for example, like this. So recording like this is very important. It's for the multiple response reply, and this is enabled for multiple response analysis later. So which is very common for the same trust have several issues. I save this. So aware that the demo case is gone, it's because it's no longer in the new status. If I go to open status, so I find it here. And if the user don't know where the status now, he can go to all and search his case by for example, the recall license plate number. And then open it, okay, it is on open status. But if the superuser think it already have enough information, then he can just change the status to progress, and he can start to study these cases. This will report the original creator no longer to able to change the record. And he want to upload some records from the superuser, so maybe this one. It could be any file format, right? It could be a video, it could be a PDF, for example. It's safe. So go back to the cases. It is no longer in the open cases. So in that is open, it is moved to the progress. So now the superuser, say suppose he have time to really drill down and find a solution for this case, and then he changes, give comment or suggestion to follow. This is the solution and feedback to the user, and this case is closed. For example, like this, he changed the status from progress to close this case, and then he say click save. Aware that the system will automatically send an email because the case is closed, and send the email to the original creator. And because I am also the one who created this record, so let's check my email. So it comes. This is the record. So I say your vehicle report cases demo 123 is closed. Ask me to go to the apps and log into the apps to check the solution and details. And the summary of the solution, which is I type in the solution area, like follow the procedure 1, 2, 3, also summarized in this email. So this automatically inform the user the case is closed. I go to case closed, and this is the case. As a normal user, I can also see who is the last modifier handle my case and when it is done. Other features, for example, for a super user, he can use this Excel, which link to the backend data table, and they can just press refresh. The data will refresh and get all the records inputted, and you can see that the demo cases is this one, and also the comment, etc. He can then use this for whatever analysis he can do, or you could use Power BI, connect directly to the backend table, and then build whatever dashboard or report for the vehicle failure analysis later. That is all for this demo. I hope you find these apps useful, simple and intuitive to use. Thank you for watching as always. Bye bye.